your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq and Mecca, the king and the beast. They finally meet. I've been talking about this the entire time in terms of the protagonist meeting the main antagonist, and so much truth being revealed. The main thing going on with Tariq and Mecca is that you see Tariq is a kid who he is fighting everything. He's the cause of the fall of everything in terms of his castle. He's trying to rebuild his kingdom. He's trying to go back where he was at. The only way he can do that is to graduate with a high GPA to get his father's fortune and finally have the power he needs. So he's a king returning to his throne. He's fighting to return to his throne. That's what's going on with Tariq. But the situation is now is that he's going against Mecca. Now, Mecca is the main adversary because he's an adversary to everyone. He's an adversary to Monet. He's an adversary to Lorenzo. He's an adversary to Cain. He is pretty much like the adversary to everyone. And Tariq, who is not really, he doesn't really deal with Mecca, but at the end of the day, he's now the main adversary because he is the most dangerous person that Mecca can deal with. Now, when it comes down to it, Mecca didn't thought he was smart enough to, Tariq was even smart enough to do anything. Now, how did that bag got taken from Mecca's house? I'm guessing with Cain, and then Tariq ended up getting it. And then the next thing you know, Tariq got all the information he needed to know on Mecca, in which we find out that Mecca is the king of snitches, or the king of undercovers, being that he takes down cartels, freedom fighters, he's taking out other gangsters, while at the same time, while he's taking them down, he's being the main gangster. So Mecca's power mainly comes from him taking down other people and becoming the big gangster there. He's protected in the witness protection program. For you guys, when it comes down to it, you play Grand Theft Auto 5, and I know Grand Theft Auto has nothing to do with power, but they're similar. They're in the crime world. But basically, Michael in Grand Theft Auto, he was in witness protection, but he was getting away with a lot of crime is because he was in witness protection. Mecca is pretty much like Michael. So when it comes down to it, he's in the witness protection, but he's doing crimes. Now, usually if a person is in witness protection and he starts doing crimes again, they end up usually kicking him out of witness protection. But the whole thing is with Mecca must be serving somebody else. He must have a higher boss. There's somebody that he's working for, especially with Davis knowing that Mecca is a big informant. And not only is he a big informant, he's extremely dangerous. Mecca would kill anybody and doesn't care about anyone. We thought him and Chef were tight, and they were, but he just betrayed the man. So when it comes down to it, right now, Tariq has met Mecca. The king has met the beast. The king that's trying to return to his throne has met the beast who is there to take down everybody. And the thing is about Mecca, he doesn't know too much about Tariq, but he knows some things about Tariq. And the only reason why he's not trying to take down the Tejadas is because he has a personal interest in the Tejadas in terms of his son Zeke, Monet, the woman he wants to be with. This is something personal for him. So when it comes down to it with Mecca, this is him and Tariq finally meeting each other. It was interesting. It was a meeting of the minds. He saw that Tariq was not dumb, highly intelligent. Not only that, Tariq came in there to get something out of it, to tell him he wants money, and he wants money in offshore accounts. This is what he wants. Mecca say he can get it and get it done, and he will. So when it comes down to it, this is what Tariq wants. This is what Tariq is negotiating with Mecca. At the end of the day, though, I don't think it's going to go too well. I think now that we see Mecca for who he is and see the hand that he is, there's a chance that Mecca may go into season 3, but I doubt it. I think Tariq's going to end up taking Mecca out. He's going to get everything he wants from Mecca, take Mecca out. And because Mecca's a threat to him and a threat to others. Who's to say Mecca couldn't come back, try to tell on him, talk about what he does and everything of that nature? Who knows? All I know is when it comes down to it, this is the moment that we've been waiting for. This is the moment that we've been looking for. And I'm surprised it took so long to happen, because Tariq and Mecca has been around one another so much that finally they come across each other. And it's crazy. So we'll see how everything play out with this. I think it's going to end again in Mecca's death. I could be wrong, but I think that Tariq's going to take Mecca out, because it's going to be a situation where Monet knows the only person she can use to go against Mecca is Tariq, because none of the Tejadas can get close enough to Mecca, but Tariq can, especially with the fact that they're working out on a deal with one another. So that's pretty much how I think that's going to play out. But we are going to see how this thing plays out. And I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down and one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that, truth quote, China and Bill Gates owns most of the property in America. I wonder why they're buying so much stuff in America. Tell me why.